So sending some love to Madonna, who lost her brother over the weekend. Her brother passed away Friday, October 4th. He died of cancer. So these reports were everywhere. And then Madonna actually posted a tribute to him online. She says, with some pictures of him, she says, "My brother Christopher is gone. He was the closest human to me for so long. It's hard to explain our bond, but it grew out of an understanding that we are different and society was going to give us a hard time for not following the status quo. We took each other's hands and we danced through the madness of our childhood." She says that her ballet teacher, also named Christopher, created a safe space for her brother to be gay. When she finally got the courage to go to New York and become a dancer, her brother followed her here. They danced together on stage in the beginning of her career, and eventually he became the creative director of many of her tours. She says, "We defied the Roman Catholic Church, the police, the moral majority, and all of authority figures that got in the way of artistic freedom. My brother was right by my side." So sending her some love.
Rest in peace, yeah, and healing energy.
Absolutely. Kamala Harris, you guys know that there's been a hashtag where's Kamala that the other side has started. Well, she is responding to that answer with a media blitz that she is doing. So Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have announced the media blitz that they're doing. We are 30 days until the election, and this media blitz, which began on Sunday, includes a bunch of different media outlets. So they are set to do and appear both together and separately on different at different places. So they already recorded 60 Minutes. They will be doing, or Kamala will be doing The View. Okay. Kamala will also be doing Howard Stern. Okay. And she also recently, this past weekend, did the Call Her Daddy podcast. Which
huge
is,
podcast.
Yeah, huge podcast. Super viral right now. People are like coming for her for sitting down with Call Her Daddy. But I thought that it was so smart because so many women listen to Call Her Daddy because our conversations cut through.
If you're a president and you're supposed to be a president of all people, you have to meet people where they are. So why wouldn't you go on one of the biggest podcasts out that is actually the biggest podcast for women, which is Call Her Daddy?
Yeah, so let's take a listen to Kamala on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
I saw the governor of Arkansas said, "My kids keep me humble." Unfortunately, Kamala Harris doesn't have anything keeping her humble. How did that make you feel?
I don't think she understands that there are a whole lot of women out here who, one, are not aspiring to be humble. Two, a whole lot of women out here who have a lot of love in their life, family in their life, and children in their life. And I think it's really important for women to lift each other up. We have our family by blood, and then we have our family by love. And I have both. And I consider it to be a real blessing. And I have two beautiful children, Cole and Ella, who call me Mamala. My husband's ex-wife is a friend of mine. I didn't want to form a relationship with the kids and then walk away from that.
Let me just tell y'all something. I think when that whole not humble conversation happened with Kamala, I don't think people understand that, like, also too, as a black woman, hearing Kamala say there are a whole lot of women out there who are not aspiring to be humble, that hits so different. That was such a good moment for her and a great response for her and a great place to have the conversation. So I don't understand why people are mad about this at all.
Yeah, and in regards to family, she just basically said, like, this is not the 1950s anymore. Families come in a lot of different forms.
Yes.
You know? So, yes, those are the kind of conversations I want to hear her having because they're unscripted. You know, and when you sit down with people in podcasting and long form conversations, those are the kind of insightful answers.
I just love to see her doing much more what she's doing. She's also going on an HBCU tour, right? Where she's hitting up some of the HBCUs as well.
They're doing
Nah, y'all don't get too excited about that now.
Why?
There's going to be a lot of surrogates at them HBCUs.
But she'll be somewhere. She's at least going to be at one or two of them.
Maybe.
Touching feelings. She gotta be.
Some of them, it's like three of them on the same day. I'm like, how's she gonna get to all of them?
She gonna pick and choose the bigger ones and definitely gonna do her alma mater.
I'm sure she'll pop up at Howard.
She might pop up at Howard.
She pop up at Howard.
That's exciting
That's the one
to see.
that make the most sense.
I'm excited to hear how her and Howard Stern conversation goes as well too.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
people can say whatever they want about Howard Stern. One of the best interviewers out here forever.
Absolutely.
Okay? He's been one of the best interviewers out here forever. Okay, it's gonna be a fantastic conversation.
Do you think? But you know, a big part of the
View is gonna be good too.
Yep. Oh, 100%. Do you think that this will be effective in this short period of time?
Yes.
Because they've been pushing the "Where is Kamala? Where is Kamala?"
Yes, it will be very effective.
I think so.
Absolutely.
She's got 30 days. Yeah,
she's doing Stephen Colbert this week too. I saw.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll look out for that. Now, in other news, in other New York news, because
it's 28 days too, by the way.
28 days now.
Man, and the only reason I stress that, I mean, you know, because time is of the essence.
Yeah,
28 days.
That's why I actually thought it was going to be effective. So in other news, Cardi B and Offset were out over the weekend partying in a club, but they were not partying together. So they were out in New York. They were at the Stafford Room, which is a spot that everybody goes to. It's lit. They were there Saturday night. Now, this is being reported as them two out partying together, but when you really get into the details, they weren't together at all. I don't even understand how they ended up at the same club. Maybe one knew the other person was going or something, or maybe it's just because Stafford Room is the Saturday night spot. But so Cardi B arrives in the club. She's there. She's having a great time with her girls. And then Offset arrives in the club. The two were never seen interacting together in the club. There's reports that the DJ shouted out Offset when he came in, and reportedly it kind of caught Cardi off guard. But I feel like I mean, I don't know why they're still raising a kid together on the back end once they leave the club, so it couldn't have caught her that off guard. But they weren't together. It wasn't like they were hanging out. I think people are watching them so closely because people think that Cardi isn't going to stand 10 toes down on the fact that she said that she's not going to be with him anymore. But according to these reports, they left the club separately as well too. Offset left first. Cardi stayed, she partied, and then she left as well. So it might be really happening this time, y'all. Might be really happening. Y'all gotta say something.
They a married couple that's going through a bad time and going through a divorce.
Y'all gotta say something.
I just don't know how I feel about somebody as single as you talking about them.
Yeah, they're going.
That's just how I feel.
They're going through the motions.
Why you know what? Cause the reason why I wanted y'all to say something because it's two men who have had y'all trials and tribulations that y'all talk about and have got back together. I wanted some inspirational conversation to come.
It's just hard
from y'all.
It's just hard. It's just hard to feel
demon
it from
time
you.
over there. Everything about you give that future text like this, okay?
It's just hard to feel from you. I'm just over there like, how single are you talking about somebody else's situation?
I might not even be single. Homecoming just happened. Who knows?
Oh, boy.
So what, you 24 hours pregnant? Don't know
wow.
That's what you saying?
Wow.
Is that what you saying?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I swear, when I have a wedding, I'm doing confessional videos. Y'all are not allowed nowhere near them.
Oh, my goodness.
My wedding gonna be lit.
I'm gonna probably be 99 when you have a wedding.
Me and my man was talking about it over the weekend.
Oh, you got a man now? You won't say his name, though.
Y'all sit here and listen to Lauren. Lion LaRosa strikes again for no reason.
Why don't nobody believe me? I called all my friends and was like, y'all, I think I might be, and they like, girl.
Say his name.
Say what name?
You know what? Charlamagne, we get it on.
Destiny's Child, relax.
4 after the hour. By the way, please do that Drake story later because that was ridiculous.
We got
you. 4 after the hour.
We got you.
Friends?
No.
Another one?
Yes. Destiny's Child made me think about it. 4 after the hour, we need Hoyt Webb to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him. There is a reason you shouldn't demonize the poor. Okay, just number one, it's just disgusting to do. But I'll tell you when we come back.
And it's 29 days to Election Day. 29 days.
It is?
Yes, 29 days. All right, it's The Breakfast Club. Donkey Day is up next.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.